Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Gamer. First of all, I want to give you guys a huge thanks for 15,000 subscribers. It means the world to me and I really appreciate it. So, as promised, here is the Q&A. You guys submitted questions for me to answer in a community post and a lot of them were really good, so let's get into it. FireGoji asks, what is my favorite movie? Godzilla King of the Monsters. I don't care what anyone says, that movie is peak cinema. MarioTheGreat asks, what is your favorite animal? Lizards and cats are my two favorites. C.E.A.S.R asks, what would you rate Has-Been Hotel on a scale from 1 to 10? 8.5. Amazing writing and epic scenes. My only real complaints are that I think the show would have benefited from a few more episodes of build-up and I didn't love Alistair's conclusion. So, hoping for a redemption arc for Alistair in season 2. Toad1360 asks, is there any sport or activity you like to do? I do fencing. It's not a very popular sport, but it's pretty fun once you get into it, actually. Apologies if I mispronounced this name. George Tao asks, what is your favorite Godzilla? Well, obviously Legendary Godzilla is my favorite, but I do also like -1 and Godzilla in Hell. Yoti537_edits_YT asks, what was your first video? It was back in 2017 when I did an extremely cringy unboxing video of a dinosaur toy. Gosh, that was so stupid. If we hit 100,000 subscribers before next year, I will upload that for you guys to watch and make fun of me. Dragon King DK asks, who do you think would win, Cartoon Cat or Arceus? There's no question here, Cartoon Cat would slam. DeadbeatEdits asks, what has been your favorite series that you've done? Oh, that's a good question. Despite the drama that was going on at the time, I really enjoyed doing the comics wheel. I got to use a bunch of my favorite characters, and the edits are some of my best work, so yeah. Jackzillasaurus asks, what is your least favorite Godzilla design? 1967. What the f*** is this? BLUEJIHADDABBAGH asks, what is your opinion of Godzilla's weakest to strongest? Oh lord. Okay, so I'll just do the main ones. This is gonna be controversial. So, Zilla, 1954, -1, Shin, Ultima, Final Wars, Legendary, Millennium, Hishi, Burning, Earth, Showa. Okay, those statements about Hishi being stronger than Showa, bullshit, untrustworthy. And then Godzilla in Hell. There's a huge power gap there. Okay, moving away from Godzilla-related questions for a bit, Sprangles asks, what was your favorite IRL dinosaur? Tyrannosaurus Rex, always been my favorite, actually. I've liked dinosaurs since I was like 3 years old. Arceus and Discord Edits asks, are you still upset about the Alistair drama that's been going on recently? Not really. I've stopped giving Batghost wins the clout that he wants, and without that, he's nothing. Godzilla EXE1 asks, how good do you think Godzilla X Kong will be? I mean, there hasn't been a bad MonsterVerse installment yet, so I have my hopes up. Godzilla is hopefully gonna be as cool as he looks in the trailers. The real Mr. Godzilla asks, what was your hardest edit to make? That's hard to say because I've done so many, but I will say that Shadow the Hedgehog vs. Death was pretty difficult. Silverado is cool asks, what is your least favorite MonsterVerse kaiju? Oh, I love them all. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd say Monkele and Bembe. For those who don't know who that is, it's a titan in the novelization of King of the Monsters, and it was kinda irrelevant, so. Spinozilla Edits asks, who is my favorite villain? Overall, I gotta say Darth Vader. Really well written and really cool, but Joker, Thanos, and William Afton are also awesome. Alright, now we got a couple that asked multiple questions, although some are repeats, so we'll skip over those. 5D Gamer asks these few questions. First, what is my favorite Pokemon? Tyranitar, you can probably guess why. Second, do you think I should start editing? Absolutely. I would encourage anyone who enjoys power scaling and watching WIS to start editing, and if you need some help, I always got you. And lastly, when did I start doing WIS edits? I started making them for the first time in late 2022, but I didn't start posting them on YouTube until I started doing some random series in March 2023. The G-Man YT asks these questions. What would you rate my edits? 9 out of 10. Keep up the good work. Who is your favorite editor? That's a tough question. I have a lot of favorite editors. I like Aspect, FireGoji, Demzy, Kaiju Killer, Afton Edits, the AJ Edits, Magic Card Edits. And lastly, who do you think wins in a 1v1v1, the One Below All Hulk, Cosmic Armor Superman, or the Darkest Knight? I gotta go TDK on that one. He's crazy powerful. Alright, now we got one of my oldest editing buddies, Demzy, with a bunch of good questions. Who's your favorite FNAF character? Springtrap is my favorite overall, but I love Nightmarian and Foxy. How do you like middle school so far? That's alright. Bit chaotic, but I get by, I guess. What would you do if you met me IRL? Well, we've supported each other's channels for so long, I definitely want to hang out, spend some time together, you know? Guess who my favorite character is? That's a hard one, because your channel has so much variety, which is great, by the way. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's one of the F-Life Spider-Man characters, maybe Blue Spider-Man. Okay, so that's most of the questions, but before I go, I'm gonna address one question that a lot of you asked, and it's a very important question, so I wanted to save it for last. Spinozilla Edits, the G-Man YT, Huame1, and Dragon Marjanustic all asked some form of why do I make WIS edits? And the answer is a bit complicated. Firstly, I do them as a hobby for me to enjoy my love of using technology and video editing, which is my overall passion. But I also do them because it makes me feel so good inside to see thousands of people watching and enjoying my videos, and knowing that for someone, seeing my little edit could be the one thing that puts a smile on their face the whole day. And that's what makes it so special to me and why I'm so grateful to have all these great supporters. So I really want to say thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next edit.